Before I begin this video, I want to preface it by saying that this is not intended for people who are just beginning to learn about my work. This is a video that is for someone who is well versed in the World War II Roosevelt-Bush family exposures that I've done in the past, and you can see those for free on YouTube by going to my channel on Dallasgoldbug. Or you can also go to Facebook or Well One and just search for Hitler and you'll see the entire story. But if you haven't seen that work, I don't want to hear you in the comments going, that doesn't look like that person, that's not that person, because you don't know the entire story about who these people are and how they're related together and how they connect to one another. So with that, stop the video. I don't want to hear you whining, and go do the research and then come back and partake in the discussion. Thanks. So the other day when I was doing some research on Michael Pence, I stumbled across a video that was shot by Fox and Friends. In that video they showed a photograph of his father. And if any of you are familiar with the work that I've done already on him, you know that I've said that he is Patrick Cassidy. That's of the Shirley Jones Cassidy. So if we take a look at Patrick Cassidy's father, let's look at a photo of him right here. Let's see what Michael Pence's father looks like. And there you can go. You can clearly see that that's a match. So this led me to further investigate this. And I did some digging and I found an article by the New York Times. In this article, it showed this lifelong story of Pence's father and his grandfather and how they came from Ireland. Well, they also showed a photograph of his grandfather. And it was at that moment that I immediately recognized that person. I recognized the wife as well. And it's a shocker, because his grandfather appears to be Prescott Bush. And if you know my work on the Bush family, you'll know that I believe Prescott is actually Quentin Roosevelt, who is one of Teddy Roosevelt's sons. I also believe he played the role of Joseph P. Kennedy Sr. So that would make Teddy Joseph P. Kennedy Sr.'s father. Do they look alike? They sure do. And maybe that's where Patrick Cassidy gets his name from. And Joseph P. Kennedy Jr., who of course died in a plane crash just like his dad did, Quentin, we know is H.W. Bush. So the other Roosevelts, you've seen my videos, we can see that Quentin Roosevelt's brother, Kermit, played Hitler, and their sister played Eva Braun. And of course we see that their cousin, Elliot Roosevelt, who was the son of FDR, who was of course president during the war, he played the role of Werner von Braun. So you see the whole family played the roles in World War II. And of course we see that Kermit and his father Teddy were friends with, of course, the Emperor of Germany. Here they are on the battlefield and during World War I. So we know that this family is the direct descendants of the Emperor, Wilhelm, and basically they haven't given up their position since the time of Teddy and probably even before that. Since I say that Teddy's father was General Grant, and we see the scam that they pulled during that time as well. Remember to subscribe to this channel and like the video if you feel that way. And you can also become a member of wellawareone.com where you'll get the news first.